What is going on, guys, and welcome back to yet another Football Manager Mobile 2020 video with our Chelsea career. So I've where we left off, we won 1-0 against Mainz. Tammy Abraham managed to get his name on the score sheet for the first time in this pre-season friendly, and I've just managed I've decided to speed up the pre-season tour, and I've managed to play against Southampton off camera, and we managed to win 4-2. Giroud was on the score sheet and a hat-trick from Pedro, not too shabby, and that brings our total wins from 3 games played in the preseason friendly to 2 wins. Now we are ready to begin our Premier League campaign. We're going to be versing Burnley in the opening game, and then we got a very tough trip against Liverpool for the UEFA Super Cup, and then afterwards we got another tough trip to Old Trafford to Manchester United for a Premier League game, and then Newcastle. So I'm going to try fit in these 4 matches. Let's see how we get on. Let's head straight into the match. You guys have been suggesting that I should keep this series with Chelsea a bit realistic. I mean, 100% realistic, and not make any transfers to kind of emulate Lampard's season at Chelsea so far this season. So I'm happy to oblige by your requests. So I will not be making any transfers. Technically, we did make a transfer because Kovacic managed to sign for Chelsea. So technically, that is kind of a transfer. Because he was registered as he was on loan for us from Real Madrid last season. Anyway, let's head straight into it. So we're going to play our main man, Abraham, up front. We've got Pedro and Willian on the wings, but I feel like I want to put Pulisic on the left, and perhaps bring... we're going to keep Willian on the right. Emerson, I want Emerson instead of Alonso, and Azpilicueta takes the right fullback place. We're gonna keep Michy Batshuayi as the backup striker. We're gonna put Mount on for Kante for Kovacic on for Loftus-Cheek. What do we have here? Okay, so these are our subs. We've got Caballero, Christensen, Tomori, Kovacic, Pedro, Hudson-Odoi, and Batshuayi. Our main lineup, hopefully this season, we'll see how it goes, is Arrizabalaga, Emerson, Rudiger, Zuma, Azpilicueta, Mount, Jorginho, and Kante in that midfield trio. And then our attacking players are Pulisic, Abraham, and Willian. So hopefully we can start off this season on a bright note against Burnley. Not the easiest team to face. And I think we are ready, guys. We've done all our tactics, and I think we are good to go for this match. It's 24 degrees outside, sunny weather. These are the team sheets. Similar formation between the 2 teams. Only difference is Burnley have their midfield trio organised a bit differently, with 2 more midfielders, Cork and Westwood, which are just a bit down, just above the defense, a bit more defensive in that midfield. Anyway, guys, let's see what we can do. Let's try follow up from that 4-2 win against Southampton. Here's Emerson to Rudiger. Get the second half started. Pulisic does not manage to get the ball, but it's our throw-in. Here is Emerson to Jorginho to Mount, and nothing much happening. We have more possession at the moment. We're still experimenting with the formation. If it's not going well within the next few games, I'm obviously going to turn to you guys for suggestions. Here's 25 minutes gone. Here's Zuma to Kante to Willian. Good pass to Jorginho to Kante again, and it's a foul. Kante got tripped up. No yellow card required. We are ready to take this free kick. Hopefully Mount is gonna try go for a shot on goal, and it goes way off, or maybe just a bit off, I'm not sure. And that is probably our first chance on goal this whole game so far. But still, neither team have any shots on target. Game's been a bit boring so far. No chances created. Here we have 2 shots on target right now in the last few minutes. Possession is equally shared, 50-50. Team rating, we are just above Burnley in the overall team rating. We're on a 6.4. But anyway, here's Burnley. Here's Lennon to Hendrick. We're a bit exposed in that midfield. Here's Hendrick, finds Rodriguez. And what a save from Arrizabalaga. Pulisic loses it, or doesn't get to it in time. And here's Lennon again. Okay, good defensive work. Looked a bit shaky there. Was it Rudiger or Zuma? They really left that middle space of the defense really exposed, and we nearly conceded. Pulisic needs to get into that. It's a counter-attack. What's he going to do? He's going to pass to Abraham. It could be end-to-end. He scores. Abraham scores, guys. Just when we looked a bit vulnerable, he gets his first Premier League goal in his first match at a senior level for Chelsea. So it's a very, very good goal. A good counter-attack from Pulisic. That's obviously his assist. So the Dortmund transfer player does get his first assist of the season, and Abraham gets his first goal. So, did we deserve that goal? I'm not sure. We managed to ride our luck, and I mean, we defended well from the corner. We did not capitulate in that corner and concede, and that resulted in us being rewarded with a good counter-attack, which we were able to take advantage of. I mean, Pulisic could have easily made the wrong pass to Abraham and it could have just fizzled out, but we did score, so perhaps we do deserve that goal. Kante is on 100% passes completed, which is good to see from the midfielder. He has to make everything tick. The game's lagging again for some reason. I'm not sure if... definitely not my phone. Here's Willian though, manages to get it. Now the game's working fine. To Kante, to Mount. Mount loses it, but... okay, I'm not sure what happened there. It's a throw-in. Emerson to Jorginho to Kante to Willian. Willian just across the goal. There was no one to tap it in, and the shot itself did not direct towards goal. It just skimmed across that the goal line, and that could have easily been a second goal. Good passing though from Kante and Jorginho, and Willian, unlucky for him not to score that. Willian is tripped, a free kick for us, which we're probably not going to get to see. We're starting to dominate the game more in terms of shots. We have 4 shots from 7 on target, and they only have 2 shots and 1 on target. Possession, we are letting up a bit of possession for Burnley. They're having a bit more possession than us. Here is a yellow card for one of the Burnley players. And 75-minute, guys, we're ready to make a change and kind of hopefully bring in some fresh legs and see this game off. Because at 1-0 in the Premier League, nothing is ever guaranteed. Here's Westwood. He gets a yellow card, and I think we're ready to bring in. Pedro for Willian, and we're gonna be bringing in Kovacic for Mount. The youngster managed to play 74 minutes in his first game, so that's quite good in my books. A bit of game time for him, and now it's time to bring Kovacic in that place, see what he can do. I'm not sure if advanced playmaker is his best role, but we'll just have to see. 92nd minute gone, guys. Good interception from Rudiger. He's going to find Kovacic. He's going to find Pulisic. And Pulisic, what a goal! The summer signing gets a goal right on the death of the game. Literally 20 or so seconds remaining till the final whistle blows. And we managed to get a second goal. That surely should put the game to rest. And Pulisic, what a goal for the youngster. He gets an assist today and a goal. This was a very, very good match from him. And overall, a very good game. Not a lot of chances which we conceded, except for that good save from Arrizabalaga. But it's early on in the season, and our partnership, especially our centre-back partnership, is still moulding and kind of hopefully evolving into something great. A 2-0 win though, guys. Pulisic definitely had a good game, and now we are off in about 3 days to verse Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. Yeah, we got a transfer offer for Zuma from Getafe, but we rejected it. The transfer deadline has gone. Okay, so Tomori appears to lack confidence that the club will be able to get a result in this match. Hudson-Odoi and 2 others, Pulisic and Mount, are eager to play. Arrizabalaga looking forward to the match. Okay. Mentor for Mount. So Jody Morris has suggested that wonder kid Mason Mount would benefit from some mentoring with Pedro. Why not? Let's assign it. Pulisic named in the team of the week. Here's the team of the week, guys. We got Pulisic, and that's about it. From our team, we got De Bruyne and Silva of a partnership from Manchester City. And Pedro Mentor for Mount. Let's see how this is going. So at the moment we've got Abraham and Giroud and Pedro and Mount mentoring. I think we're good to go. In terms of the squad lineup, I think I'm going to keep it somewhat the same. I think I want to put Pedro in this time for Willian though. And I think I'll keep everything else the same. I really want to, it will be nice to win a trophy this early on, especially against Liverpool, who are the Champions League winners from last season and very highly tipped to win the Premier League this season. So very, very big players. And it seems like Liverpool made a signing for Oyarzabal. Pretty sure I've seen his name somewhere. He plays at Real Sociedad or something. I'm not sure if that was last season he played for Real Sociedad. But they got Van Dijk and Matip partnership in defence. Meanwhile, we've got Rudiger and Zuma. And a very offensive formation from Liverpool. Hopefully we can exploit it when it comes to us doing it attacking, but at the same time hopefully we can also defend against those three front men which are so dangerous. Salah, Firmino and Mane. Here's Mane. Rudiger, good defensive work, and Spilicueta. Matip was tripped by Abraham. He commits a foul on that halfway line. Here is a chance for us. Zuma to Pedro. What can Pedro do? He puts in a cross and Abraham gets another goal. Second goal of the season, an early goal for us. We are one step towards the right direction of winning the Super Cup and winning our first trophy with literally a very young squad we're playing here. But good for Tammy Abraham, good on him for having a composed finish. And Pedro, the replacement for Willian, does a good cross in and gets that ball just in time before it goes out for a goal kick to cross it in to meet Tammy. So overall good gameplay. We've not conceded many chances. Yet again, the engine is lagging for some reason. Here's Oyarzabal. Good defensive work from Rudiger. And Zuma takes no risk. And he puts it off for a corner. Here is a corner from Salah. Here's Van Dijk. Good clearance. A shot definitely went in towards the goal. Oyarzabal, the new attacking midfielder from Liverpool, gets his maybe perhaps debut goal, or he gets his first goal of the season, and we are back on level terms, 1-1. Here's a Spilicueta to Pedro. Not a very good control from Pedro. Firmino, and it's 2-1 for Liverpool. Was it offside though? The referee is consulting VAR, guys. VAR is yet again coming into play. Was it offside? It's disallowed, guys. VAR has said that it's no goal. It was offside. Firmino was in an offside position, so we managed to escape that potential goal that we conceded. Here's Abraham though. The play looks very open. Here's Zuma. We keep taking steps back and Zuma does not do very well. Oyarzabal to Arrizabalaga, but Arrizabalaga saves. I think the young and not inexperienced, because Zuma has played a few games for Chelsea in Mourinho's time. So, but I think the age is and that level at the top for Chelsea is showing that he is lacking it from that very, very bad possession he had. He literally lost his possession and gave it to Oyarzabal, which nearly scored. Entering half-time at level terms. If you guys would ask me if this game is going out how I was expecting, particularly I think yes. I knew Liverpool definitely going to score, there's no way. And no offense to my defenders or just overall team, but it's just their pure firepower is unmatched. And at the same time, I knew we could score. Hopefully Abraham would get a second goal, which he has. And anyway, here's Emerson. We get the second half underway. Mount gets fouled and we get to take our free kick. Is there a substitution going on? I think there was. I wasn't paying attention to the text. Here's Mount to Pedro again. That Pedro pass wasn't very good, but Jorginho. A yellow card for Oyarzabal. I'm not even going to pronounce it. I'm just going to call him Mikel. Here's Abraham though. A free kick and a very, very good chance. I think Mount is going to take this one. Can the youngster get his first goal of the season? What a massive boost that would be to him. Yes, he does! Chelsea 2-1 up. Mason Mount. Good on Tammy Abraham as well. He drew that foul nicely just outside the box. And Mount dispatches it. And we are back on on top right now, 2-1 for us, and let's see if we can preserve this lead. Here's Origido, good cover from Rudiger, good save from Arrizabalaga as well. Jorginho can't lose that. Oh, it's a goal kick. Henderson tried to get a shot in. 65 minutes gone, guys. Can we hold out for this 2-1 win? Arrizabalaga gets a goal kick in. His Zuma to Fabinho, I think, intercepts. So far, we have less possession and less shots, but we are winning 2-1, which is all that matters. It's going to be a yellow card for Henderson. Yet another yellow for the Liverpool players. And Mason Mount is probably going to try his luck again, or perhaps put the ball in the box. Doesn't show us. Approaching that full-time whistle soon. Here's Azpilicueta. A throw-in our own box. Not very good. And what a cross to Salah. First goal of the season. Apparently there's suspicion of offside, but VAR has not seen anything. Otherwise it would have come into play, as it has for that disallowed Firmino goal. Had a tingling that we might concede, and that has come to pass, especially Salah. We just couldn't help but concede to him especially. I think we're ready to make a substitution though. Pulisic has been very quiet, so I think we're ready to bring in Hudson-Odoi. And let's bring on Kovacic for Kante. Kante has not... He's on a 7 right now, but I feel he's been a bit quiet as well. So let's just change some players on and try our luck here. Here's Matip, or Mane, sorry. Mount, he doesn't follow up. Here's another corner. Gomez this time. Is Abraham going to get it? No, he's not. Pedro to Gomez. Origi, it's a goal kick. That cross nearly met the head of Origi. Thankfully, it goes out for a goal kick. I'm not sure how this works. If it's full time at level terms, I'm not sure if it's a penalty shootout straight away, or if it's added time and then penalty shootout if the scoreline is still level. We'll have to find out in just a few seconds. It's already 1 minute over the added time. There we go, guys. Full time, guys, or extra time, should I say? And it's very unfortunate we did concede that second goal. Otherwise, we could have been long and gone and won that title from won that cup by now. But things often don't come so easily. 99 minutes in, or should I say 9 minutes into extra time. I think it's fair to say whoever scores the next goal in this extra time would most likely win the game, because it is so late on. Everyone's tired. Everyone's looking to go home. Here we go, guys. Half time and extra time. I think I want to make another substitution. I think we're going to bring in Michy Batshuayi for Tammy Abraham. Give Tammy a rest. Here's Zuma though. Not the best of balls into Pedro, but Pedro does manage to draw out. Yeah, let's put on Batshuayi for Abraham. And we get a throw in. I'm not sure if it's going to show us from that, or it's probably going to show us another highlight from another attacking play or something. Three minutes to go until the penalty shootout. That is if no one scores within these 3 minutes. It is a throw-in for Liverpool, guys. Origi, good dispossession. Oh no, it wasn't. It's a yellow card for Mount. That was a foul. I think both teams are just looking for the penalty shootout right now, which would make for a very nerve-wracking second career episode of Chelsea. A potential title-winning penalty shootout. Here's the summer signing for Liverpool, Oyarzabal, or as I said, Mikel. Here's Mount though, the young player who scored his free kick and his first goal of the season. He gets it saved. Unfortunate for the youngster. He's got to keep his head high. And he shouldn't be too disappointed with himself regardless of whether he missed that penalty or not. Here's Fabinho though. Fabinho scores. Perhaps Kepa should have done a bit better. He literally went down the middle and Kepa stayed down the middle as well. Here's Jorginho though. The penalty taker specialist. He gets it saved as well. A very, very good performance from Alisson for Liverpool, I must admit. Here's Alexander-Arnold. He scores, guys, and I think it's fair to say the penalty shootout has been concluded. I very much doubt Liverpool are just going to concede 3 penalties now or not score 3 penalties. Yeah, that's it, guys. Alisson saves all the penalties. Disappointing penalty shootout, if you ask me. To lose 3-0, we literally did not score any penalties. Everyone missed their penalties, guys. What's the chance of that? Anyway, let's move on ahead from this. It's a disappointing result, but we are still at a learning curve with these youngsters. Anyway, guys, we're gonna pay a trip to who's it called? To Manchester United right now. I think I'm gonna keep Willian on for Pedro. And thinking of doing Kovacic for Mount, because Mount doesn't look too fit. He's not got full fitness. I don't want to risk an injury early on the season, especially with him doing so well. But Abraham will keep his starting lineup. Same with Zuma. And we are ready to head in, guys. Both teams come on the back of a draw. Well, we drew, but technically we lost on penalties. And let's just check the lineups. I'm pretty sure Pogba is going to be playing. So yeah, they got Pogba and Matic in our midfield, and Pereira, James and Lingard as the 3 attacking players, and Rashford as predicted as their main strikers. For some reason they got Asensio as the goalkeeper. I'm not sure if they signed a replacement for De Gea, if they sold De Gea, or if he's injured and they had to sign a replacement. But doesn't matter now. We are versing a very good Manchester United team with good quality players. Here's Lingard though on the right hand side, a very bright start. And it's a corner for Manchester United within literally not even the first minute. Here's Rashford. And it's a goal for Manchester United. Harry Maguire, first goal of the season. And a very, very sloppy start from us. We literally conceded in the first minute. And it was from a set piece. We got a lot of work ahead. Here's Jorginho to Kante. Good to Kovacic. To Jorginho again to Kante. And it's a goal. Kovacic. First goal of the season. That's a surprise. They don't come very often for Kovacic. As we can see in the real life Premier League, literally Kovacic has not scored once, and his shots are not too fruitful either. A good goal though. A good reply to that 1-0 to that goal. Sorry, that goal we conceded very early on from Harry Maguire. So it's nice to see that we have some passion in us to respond. "15 minutes gone. Interesting to see who gets the next chance on goal. Both teams have a lot to fight for right now. Here's Lingard, Rashford to Pogba. Defenders aren't tracking back very well, and it's a good save. Oh, it's offside anyway, but a good save from Arrizabalaga. Had that not been offside, that would have been a beautiful save and a goal-stopping save at that. So offside it was for Rashford though, just in case the ball did go in the net. Here's Pereira to Pogba, and Pogba tries a long shot, goes straight at Arrizabalaga, and we get a free kick for probably a foul in the box or something. Here's Pulisic though. He loses the ball though. Very poor from Pulisic. Kovacic, he does draw a foul. Perhaps it was a tactical one. It looked like Manchester United were going to inflict some damage. But he doesn't get a yellow, Kovacic, so it was a good technical foul. What a shot. And Arrizabalaga saves again. Abraham needs to hold this ball. There's no one to support him up front. Pulisic not doing too well this game. He did lose possession, which nearly costed us a goal. And Willian is a bit invisible as well. It's a yellow card for Emerson. Very, very tough game. It seems like Manchester United are getting the upper hand. Literally all the last few chances we've seen were from Manchester United trying to attack us. Is Kovacic finally getting a yellow card? And we are approaching half-time at level terms, which isn't the worst scenario we could be in. Half time, guys. Let's head straight into the next one. We get the second half started. I want to see a bit more attacking from my team. We've just been, since we scored that equaliser, it seemed like we've just been satisfied with having this draw, which isn't really a good mindset. Here's Wan-Bissaka though, and the Manchester United are looking for that second goal, and they really want this second goal more than us. I can really tell from the highlights. It's more highlights are going to Man United. They're having most of the chances right now since they conceded to us for the equaliser. So we really need to buckle up and improve our attacking phase. 61 minutes gone. Nothing much to report. It's been here's a yellow card for Maguire, the goal scorer. 65 minutes gone, and it's another set piece. Really nervous. Here's Wan-Bissaka to Pogba, and he gets a goal. What a set piece. Literally no one was even thinking that he would cross out of the box rather than in to Pogba, and it's 2-1 for Man United. Very well worked set piece, and we are down. Down for the count. 10 minutes to go. I'm not sure what chance we have of coming back. Pogba gets called over. He gets a lecture. Don't yellow card though. And I think Mount is ready to come for Kovacic and Pedro for Pulisic. Let's see if these subs are influential. And hopefully we can get another equaliser. We might not be so lucky this time though. Just a few minutes left, guys, and we are still 2-1 down. Into added time already. And I don't think we're going to get the draw, which we so badly need to just stay up within that top 6 spot. Here's again Manchester United with another chance. Even though they're 2-1 up, they're still having the chances. And I think they're just playing it now, just for that full-time whistle. Yes, there we go, guys. Another loss. 2 losses in a row right now. Not very good. I was not pleased from what I saw from this game. At least we didn't lose 4-0 like Lampard lost in his first game in charge. That would have been pretty bad. So still a tough game, but overall from having an inside view of what was happening, Manchester United did play the better football and obviously got the result they deserved, no doubt. Now we're going to be facing Newcastle away. Hopefully Mount is fully fit for this one. Let's just check the Premier League table though. We are currently 9th, so we've dropped quite a bit. Liverpool are first with 2 wins from 2 games, and Tottenham the same. Now we're going to be versing Newcastle tomorrow, and it's going to be the last game of this episode. Let's bring on Mount back again for Kovacic, and I think I want to try out Christensen for Zuma, and I think that should be alright, guys. Very tough game to a very tough opponent, Newcastle United. Very stubborn opponents. And let's see if we can deal some damage here. Newcastle get the first half underway. Good passing from Newcastle. They're finding some pretty good spaces and they're managing to link up well. Here's Almiron. Tries to get a cross in, but good defensive phase from Azpilicueta. A corner for Newcastle. Yet again, we find ourselves conceding a corner within the first minute. A bit of flashbacks from the last game. And here's Arrizabalaga with not the best of balls. But Christensen clears and it's end-to-end. Christensen does not get the ball. And what a good tackle from, I'm not sure who that was, Emerson. I'm seeing that we can't really keep the ball well. We're literally blasting balls up front with no meaning whatsoever, which is a bit concerning. Here is... who's number 10? Willian. He's going to put in a cross. And we... oh, what a save from the Newcastle keeper. I'm not sure who headed that ball, but that was nearly a 1-0 goal for us. Yet again, Emerson needs to play this one nicely. Cannot lose possession in that position. Willian to Kante to Azpilicueta. Finds Willian again. Good dribbling for Willian. And Abraham gets yet another goal. 3rd goal of the season. That's 2 goals in the Premier League games in about 3 games for him. So he's on a good form right now. A very good cross again from Willian. Especially the dribble was really good to get past his opponent. And even get that cross in. So, so far so good, guys. 1-0 win. 1-0 scoreline before half time. 2 minutes of added time. Alright, we get the second half on the way. Hopefully we can keep up the tempo and potentially add the second goal. Here's Willian, gets dispossessed, but Azpilicueta's there to cover nicely. Here's Willian again, and the ball is cleared for our throw-in. Here is a free kick. Rudiger picks it up. Jorginho, Mount, Pulisic, Abraham. Oh, good save and good shot from Abraham. We create ourselves a good little chance just after half-time. And what is happening? Arrizabalaga does not get the ball the first time. It was either a missed pass or just a lapse of concentration from the goalkeeper. But that was a bit concerning. Had a bit more power, it could have potentially gone in if it was even on target. 50 minutes gone. And still 1-0 up. But we need to score again. Here's a free kick. Abraham was tripped up. But I don't think we will get to see that free kick. Free kick to Chelsea again. Longstaff being called over. Yet again, the culprit. Atkinson just gives a warning. Very eager to keep his cards in his pocket, which I can respect. Willian still going in. And yet again, we don't see anything on the main screen. It's just commentary chances. "58 minutes gone. Quiet game so far in the second half. Clark was tripped by Pulisic. He gives away a free kick. Free kick. Yet another free kick for us. Atkinson again, no booking. Keeps his cards in his pocket. "73 minutes gone, guys. Let's make a substitution. Probably going to bring in Hudson-Odoi for Pulisic. Here's Hudson-Odoi, going to bring in for Pulisic, and let's bring on Kovacic for Mount as well. Mount has been a bit quiet this game, but it's okay. He's going to take his performances one step at a time. He's a young player just coming in from Derby, which is a championship below the Premier League. So it's at a different level for him. He needs to adapt, and I'm sure he can. He scored a beautiful free kick that nearly gave us a potential win against Liverpool and our first trophy, but it did not happen. We lost on penalties, as you guys would have seen. 85th minute, guys. It's getting a bit nerve-wracking right now. Here's Hudson-Odoi. He has the chance to start a counter. He got good pace. Abraham to Kovacic to Hudson-Odoi. The substitute cannot get his goal. That would have been a good little fantasy ending for us to get a goal for the youngster. Here's a Newcastle. We need to be careful here. We cannot concede. We've got two players tracking back, but he still gets a pass in. Here's Muto, and a good save from Arrizabalaga. He gets called into action very late into added time. Here's Jorginho. He finds Hudson-Odoi. This is part two. What's he going to do? Azpilicueta to Willian. Willian keeps it very well, but he loses it eventually. Abraham. Azpilicueta cannot mess this one up. Arrizabalaga finds Abraham again, and it's a free kick for us. Clark, this has got to be a yellow. Yes, it's a yellow. That's literally the third time he gets called up by the referee. It's bound to be a yellow. And don't think we can do much with this. Here's Kante to Jorginho to Azpilicueta. To Kante. Azpilicueta again. And it's full time, guys. 1-0. A very narrow win. But it reflects the 1-0 which Chelsea won against Newcastle in this season in real life as well. Only difference is we got our goal very early on, and yeah. So that's a 1-0 win, guys. I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Well, we do face Arsenal, Bournemouth, and Tottenham next. The schedule just keeps getting harder and harder. We have lost against one of the top 6 opponents earlier this season against Manchester United. So I'm keen to see how we face against Arsenal, which have some very good players in Lacazette, Aubameyang, and especially the £70 million signing, Nicolas Pepe. Until next time, guys. Peace.